hello. I don't need to be that close to the microphone, apparently. Hello, hello. It looks like Carwin already checked in on YouTube and now is heading to Facebook. It's good to be here. This has been a more challenging week for me. I don't know what it's been like for you. Let me know. Just been really low energy. I don't have a fun cocktail for you this week because I forgot. I've just been kind of trying to make it through the days, and I feel like it's really important to talk about that because I feel like we're all really fluctuating. This has been, a really challenging season. There's Carwin. The Garden Bar is a great place to watch this show, especially now that I've upped the quality just a smidgen. Yeah. I don't know what that song was. So yeah, I feel like it's important to kind of talk about the way that my own mental health is fluctuating in these circumstances because it is hard and it's easy to feel like there's some personal failure involved when it's just sometimes I just run out of steam, and I bet you do too. So that's been this week. It is the full moon. I know, I'm so excited about it. Hello, Julie. Ooh, one of the geese laid its first egg. That's so exciting. It's so fun to have you with me to be able to visit. I do look forward to this no matter how dang tired I am. So thank you for joining me. I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. Since it has been more of a challenging week, I'm wearing like my favorite dress that I got for my birthday last year. And I messed around with the guitar tone a little bit. I'm excited about it. I hope you like it. Hopefully it's loud enough this time. How loud is it? You guys tell me. Do I need to turn it up some more? I'm drinking this cream soda that uses stevia instead of sugar. It's not great, but it's something. It feels special. I'm gonna assume that nice is about the guitar tone. I don't know how long of a delay you all have between when I'm talking because I've had to add a little bit more of a delay to even out the camera and my voice. Just a smidgen, so I'm even more confused as to what's going on. But hey, it looks really pretty. Hopefully it's the good loud. Hopefully I can turn it down if we need to. Since I kind of had more of a mentally rough week, I'm going to start the set off with a song called The Fighter, which is really about just that cycle. Just not the most hopeful song, but it is relatable song, hopefully. So. I'd rather play it safe and turn it down now. So. The fighter knows that each shadow holds the possibility of her demise. And on her sword, always on guard, her enemy is the night. These haunted woods with boughs that curl and pull at her armor. The night is full of promises. Will she make it till tomorrow? And all she wants to do is lay this damn sword down. All she wants to do, but she doesn't know how. in tatters. Up from the deck, she blots her attack. One hand on the scarred wrist above her, breaks the glass of the pool surface, only to find herself in the mirror. And all she wants to do is drag this dang pain down. All she wants to do, but it just won't drown. The flash of a knife, scarlet stains the water. Always prepared to fight her, the victor. But it's always her face that she's facing. No matter herself how she could. And all she wants to do is drag this dang pain down. All she wants to do, but it just won't. It just won't. And all she wants to do is put this dang sword down. All she wants to do, but she doesn't know how. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Clifton, for joining us. That's a new name! Woohoo! I'm always really excited when new people join us, because I'd like this to be a big thing. I put a lot of work into it, you know? All right, I'm feeling a little bit better now that I've poured all of my feelings into that song. And isn't that what music is kind of about, right? I've been noticing how much I've really been leaning on the things that I sometimes don't value as much as I should, like being able to wear something that makes me feel good, or like listening to songs that seem to speak to my feelings, or watching a lot of YouTube lately. So I'm just really grateful for all of those creative people who make the most challenging times more bearable. And I hope that I get to be that type of person for you. So, geez, 14 hours a day. That's too much. That is too much work, Carwin. My goodness. Well, I'm glad you get to join us. Okay. So, I've been talking about it all week, so I hope you know. All the Same is coming out on Tuesday, and I have this really cool kind of like release experience that I've created. Goes right to your email inbox. You get an invitation for each day, and then there's some really cool exclusive stuff that not even my Patreon patrons have. So there's an exclusive interview with Pat. There's an exclusive video with me really going deep into the lyrics. There's some downloadable, like printable content. And then on release day, there is going to be a concert, kind of like this, but like a full length one, like 45 minutes with multiple songs and a lot less talking. So you're invited to join that. I forgot to share the link, so I'll post it. I'll post it in the comments afterwards if you are that patient that you're willing. Yeah, because I don't think, I mean, I'm sure it's linked to something somewhere on my page, but you don't have to look for it. I was kind of in a rush today, so yeah. So I'm going to sing All the Same. That's all of that meandering was just coming into, I'm going to sing the song that we're releasing on Tuesday, and there's all of this cool stuff for that release event, which I will post a link for you. Studying your reflection in the window of a dark cafe with a cold cup of coffee by someone else's chair. lost, just dying to be strong. Every scar you got reminds you where you come from. No matter what's going on, you always smile when you're on stage. Never let them see you're desperate, never show that you're afraid. You might get found out, someone might see that you're no one special, another kid with a dream. But every time you sing, you get closer to the truth. This is what you are, not just something that you do. You get bolder every day, you'll just make it to the end. 10,000 hours down, another 10,000 gone. All those things you thought you missed, they keep you going on your own. Another notebook filled, another chapter closed. You're studying your reflection in the window of a dark cafe. With a cold cup of coffee you buy with other people's change. And you're feeling older than you have any right to blame. But if you could do it over, you'd do it all the same. If you could do it over, you'd do it all the same. All right, I turned the guitar down a little bit, so hopefully the vocals are a little bit better. A lot of the vocal volume has to do with where I'm at with the microphone, and unfortunately I am not hearing what you're hearing through my headphones, so it makes it hard for me to figure things out. But when I've tried that, the delay is far too much, and I get really lost, so. All right, I got one more song. I'm going to end with Loft in Seattle, but I want to see what you're saying down there. We can look at our stars goal. Spoiler, no one has used stars yet. Do you guys not like them? Would you rather just go back to the Ko-fi tipping page, or what would you like? What is the most enjoyable tipping experience for you, should you feel called to tip? You can kind of see. Let's go over to this fancy version. Yep, you can kind of see, oh, down here, we have not reached our stars goal. So if you all don't want to do stars and you want to do something else, let me know. I just figured that would be the easiest, since my main audience is on Facebook. YouTube will set up something else if you would like to tip. But even though this has been going on forever, oh, the comments are working this time. That's exciting. Okay, so it isn't like crazy off. Like last time I was like, whoa, the guitar is way too quiet. So I'm glad it's not like insanely quiet. Yeah, so let me know what your preferences are. This is pretty much how I'm making my living right now, since I can't do live shows. So I want to make it as mutually supportive as possible and as enjoyable a process for everyone. My mom just finished exercising and my watch told me. Okay. Yeah, it is new. So it's just, I think in your comment section, there's just a little, like almost like a reaction. It's just the star thing. But, you know, if you have to set up your payment information and everything, it can take a little while. So totally understand. I'm not trying to shame anybody. I'm just like, if this doesn't work, tell me what you want. Tell me, please. Let's make this easy and fun. All right. So I figure starting on kind of a heavy note with the fighter, which I do love, and we started practicing on Thursday, figuring out what the bass and the drum are going to do with that song, and I'm so excited to share it with you. It's got almost like a 90s The Cranberries feel to it, which I'm into. I love the Cranberries. I still love the Cranberries. So yeah, okay, so we could do the Coffee link instead, or the Ko-fi, Ko-FE. Although Julie is a Patreon, so she's like, you don't have to necessarily give me more money, Julie. That's like being subscribed to my creativity. That is an option as well. Just let me know. Just let me know what feels comfortable for you all, and we'll set that up. All right. So I'm going to end on Loft in Seattle, because even though I wrote the song when I was 17, and even though my dreams have changed and I don't necessarily imagine that for myself anymore, I feel like sometimes it's just nice to get back in touch with that dreaming teenager inside of us all, especially when things are really challenging, because it's like, if you can imagine a better future for yourself, sometimes it helps you figure out what next steps you need to take, so you're not just fixated on what you can't do. So, this is Loft in Seattle. I'm going to switch to the big screen so you aren't having to watch me on this tiny little screen. Hold on. Use my fancy remote here. There you go. That's better, right? Okay. Seattle, spend the rest of my life there with you. We'll be dirt poor, but none of that will matter, because we'll have our art to get us through. We'll look down on Puget Sound, and I'll bring you your coffee in bed. Half-written songs and the latest things that we read. On Sunday evenings, I'll kidnap you from your responsibilities and take you out to the mountains. We'll get in touch again, talking like old friends and staring up the heavens. Faces turn to the sky and our hearts beating in unison. And you'll be close to me and we'll make love gently away from society's delusions. let's look at these comments down here. I would love to go someplace warm because it is way too cold to go swimming in a waterfall and swim in a waterfall. I don't know. I need to get my hands on a vehicle so I can like get some mountain time. I feel like that's part of why I'm feeling really angsty is I haven't been able to get out of the city. And this isn't just branding, my friends. I really need like the touring process because it gets me into the forest, it gets me into the woods, it gets me into the mountains, it gets me outside of just the city. And I love my neighborhood and I'm surrounded by really sweet people. But I suppose if I were to write Loft in Seattle now, my vision would be much more like I want to rent a cabin. I want to own a cabin. I want to own a small but large enough to store all of my stuff cabin with a recording studio in the basement and or in a shed. That's the dream now. All right, thank you all. Should we do a bonus song? I kept this pretty short. Do we want to do one more? Should we do Animal? Should we end on Animal? All right. The wolf in you cries to the wolf in me. It's that animal attraction, that animal. So peel me from my skin and see me as I am. Wild eyes and moonlight, sharp teeth and scar tissue. I've been nice long enough, tired of keeping my tail tucked. Are you shaped out of the dark like me? An animal, so take off all your mess. I only want what's real. Who are you when your mind shuts off and all you do is feel? 'Cause I've been watching you and I think I'm like what I see. All I need to know now is can you keep up with me down the hollows in the shadows shed all we're supposed to be. Will you take me as a monster, as a specter, as your queen? Ooh. The wolf in you cries to the wolf in me. The wolf in you cries to the wolf in me. The wolf in you cries to the wolf in me. The wolf in you cries to the wolf in me. That animal, that animal, that animal, that animal. Peel me from my skin and see me as I am. Wild eyes and moonlight, sharp teeth and scar tissue. Yay! That was probably really loud. Sorry. Yay, we did it. Always super fun. We do these most Saturdays. Thank you so much for joining me this week. As you've noticed, we're going to be doing more of an event format, so you can RSVP. I'm going to start putting some cool kind of preview stuff in those events to get you excited, and then Facebook will make sure that you know when we do these, because every once in a while I do skip a week. So my next skipped week is going to be the 20th of March, because my birthday, my 35th birthday, is the 22nd of March. So, you know, I'm my own boss and I can take a break for my birthday if I want to. But join us for all of the streams. Invite your friends. Chat in the chat with the rest of the community, because this isn't just about me performing my songs. This is also about getting to know each other and really building a community around being these wild-hearted, soulful creative people that we are. So I will see you next week. I'm gonna switch to the ending screen now. This is just the best idea ever.
You're studying your reflection in the window of a dark